everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video and in today's episode of Chess Reviews, we will be reviewing a very crazy and a very intense game that one of my subscribers has sent me, and they have managed to get from a very losing position for them to a very drawable position, and they made their victim do a draw, and it was just so crazy, and I can't wait to show it to you all. So if you have any type of game that you would like to see getting reviewed here on these chess review episodes, then make sure to send me those games on chess.com, and I will be very happy to review them. And before we begin with the review itself, I just want to say a big thank you to someone, it's literally someone, you can see it here, who donated €5 for a coffee. So if you also want to donate to this channel and want to support my videos and my work, make sure to check out my Buy Me a Coffee account, buymeacoffee.com/CapaCapetti, and you can buy as many coffees as you want, because you know that I really love drinking coffee, and I drink coffee in all of my videos, and I'm always very tired. So if you want to support, make sure to check out that website. And once again, thank you for donating €5 for the coffee. This is my first donation ever, and I was just so excited when I saw that. So thank you so much. It means the world to me. So let's go now to the review. Let's see what happened here. This game was just so crazy. Capa has some questionable moves from the start, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's not questionable, it's just that I would not prefer to play like that. But let's see what happens. So let me start my screen recording now, and let's go. So from the start you can see Capa played with the white pieces, and their poor victim played with the black pieces. And Capa has accuracy of 80.9, the victim has an accuracy of 81, which is not big of a difference. It literally means nothing, and it's not that important. They're both rated 700, so honestly I'm in no place of reviewing this because I'm 300 rated, but I don't know, some of the moves were very questionable from both players. So let's see what happened here. This was a 10-minute game, by the way, and Capa opened up with h3. Dude, you play with the, I mean, I cannot comprehend this. You play with the white pieces. You know how aggressive I am. Even when I play with the black pieces, I always go on the offensive, not the defense. It's the beginning of the game, and you go h3. What does the h3 do? I have no idea. I mean, it probably is some type of opening, because they here say that this is the book move. So if you all know what this does, please let me know and explain this to me in the comments down below, because I'm truly wondering what the hell this is. But to me, this is, I just do not prefer this move. I do not like it. I would have, I don't know, taken the horse out here, as you can see, or probably go d4 or e4, maybe even c4. Even f4 is better than this, you know, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Do not play h3, but okay, Capa, this was a very, like, weak opening. That's what I would say to this. Weak opening, because you're supposed to, when you make the first move, you're supposed to fight for the center, not do this. You're fighting for the side of the board that nobody cares about. But let's see what happened next. Of course, their opponent, this poor victim, played e5 because they want the center, unlike Capa. And Capa responded with knight to c3. You can see some of the arrows because I was drawing on the board earlier. So Capa played knight to c3, which is an excellent move, of course, developing the knight. And this is going very well so far. The opponent did knight to c6, which is a big copycat move. They probably just wanted to defend the pawn, as you can see from the arrow, and they wanted to develop the knight, which is, you know, of course, a good move, nothing special happening yet. Next, we have e3. Why? Capa, why are you doing this to yourself? No wonder why you were in a losing position. I mean, after a couple of moves, you were actually in a winning position, as I can see here, and then you were losing the whole time, and then you managed to make a draw because your opponent started to blunder. Dude, fight for the center. Here they say that e4 is actually the best move. Why? Because you're fighting for the center. Do not play, I mean, of course, it's your style. You do whatever you want. I'm just telling, not selling, this from my perspective. Go and be more aggressive, especially when you're playing with the white pieces. You have the advantage from the start. Use that to your advantage. Come on, do not play like this. Why e3? I mean, you are letting your light square bishop having some room to, you know, go somewhere and develop. And it is good. It is a good move. But you would be doing the same job, just better, if you pushed e4 instead of e3. Okay, Capa sub, so make sure to take this into consideration, even though, as I said, I'm in no place of telling you anything because I'm much lower rated. But I'm just saying this because I don't know, to me, intuitively, this feels very wrong. To play like very defensively from the beginning, you know, because you're not losing, you're equal. So make sure you're actually kind of winning here, but 0.2. So why not use that to your advantage? The opponent, the poor victim plays bishop to c5, and here the best move would be d5. Once again, fighting for the center and not being like what is this? I don't know, but they developed a bishop, so I think that this is okay. But still, d5. d5 would have been the best move, okay? Next, we have from Capa sub, now you play d4. Now you go here, and this is an inaccuracy. Why? Because now you chose to do it. You had the first move, you could have gone d4, and now you go d4. And I mean, this is okay because you are kind of forking them. But of course they took it with their pawn, and then you just exchanged the pawns. And this is perfectly protected by the queen, so the bishop can take it. And you're doing pretty fine here, Capa sub. But you're now actually losing by 0.8. Because I don't know why, but you just exchange the pawns. There's nothing special happening here yet, okay? Now the Capa sub will start to get advantage and actually start winning and lose that straight up, okay? Look at what happens. Poor victim gives you advantage straight up. You're now leading by 0.5 because they play bishop to b4. And they say this misses an opportunity to recapture a piece. Oh! Yes, here you could, the opponent actually could have taken this, because you can't take with the queen because of their horse that they copied you and did this a few moves ago. So actually they could have just taken the pawn and then they would have been up a pawn. So you just gave them a pawn. You have so much luck that they did not see that and that they actually moved their bishop, okay? You're lucky here. So they gave you an advantage, fine. You move here, this is excellent. I would have done the same thing. Because you're kicking this horse, you're moving even closer to their territory, and this is just amazing. So good job with that move. They take the horse with the check. They want to trade. And here, I mean, this is excellent, but maybe even better thing would be going here, so that when they take this, you trade up like this and not double stacking your pawns. But I mean, I would have also gone here and taken this and double stacked my pawns, because as I always say, I do not care about the pawns, you know. So you take with the pawn, which is the best move, of course, but now look at your look at your two pawns, okay? It's just not the position that you would like to have. But you're actually now winning. Capa sub is winning by 0.9. So what happened here, Capa sub? Why did you lose the advantage? We're going to see in a minute. Now they go queen to e7, giving you a check. This is the best move. And now I would have defended myself like this, or with the putting a horse here. Does not matter. Some of those two, I think that would be better. But what Capa sub did here was a good move, but not, again, something that I would actually do. They say here that knight to e2 is actually the best move, but Capa sub decided to trade queens right away because they do not want any troubles with the queen, which is pretty solid and pretty understandable. Of course, the poor victim trades queens, and actually the advantage for white, for Capa sub, goes from 0.4 to 0.8 because of this. So you were actually winning. Look at this. Now Capa sub takes with the horse, which is the best move. Taking with the bishop is good. I don't know why is this the best move, honestly. Please somebody explain this to me in the comments, because if you take with the bishop, then you're actually developing a bishop. Like this, you have to move a pawn, or you have to move this once again to be able to develop a bishop and a castle kingside. So I don't know why is this the best, but okay, it is the best. We're going to trust our dear coach called Stockfish, okay? Now the poor victim gives you even more advantage. Even more. Now you're leading by 1.3. They go knight to e5, which is good. This puts knight to a safer square, of course, because you were attacking him with the pawn 3 moves ago. Now they move, okay? And now Capa sub goes bishop f4, which is an inaccuracy. They say that this overlooks an opportunity to threaten a winning pawn. And I cannot find a solution here. I tried so many things. I seriously cannot see what a pawn is vulnerable and which pawn you could have actually taken. So if you all know, please let me know in the comments down below. But they just say that this is an inaccuracy. Okay, white is still winning by 0.5 though. So, but now their advantage is lowering and lowering. And now you're going to see black completely winning. Look at this. They go d6. Because they defend the knight, they push a pawn, everything's good for them, they do the best move, but white is still winning by 0.5. Now white takes and they exchange a bishop for a knight, and now white is winning by 0.2, which is lower. Now white castles on queen side, which is an excellent move. This rook has a lot of space to breathe and is just amazing, but this bishop is just not my favorite, sorry. So that's why I was thinking of recapturing the queen with the bishop instead of a horse. But they say that horse is the best move, so I cannot say anything to that. Let me take a little break to drink some coffee because my throat is very, very sore. Okay, let's continue. So castle and queen side, I rarely see this, but they say that this is excellent. Now black plays knight to f6, which is another excellent move, attacking this poor pawn here. I mean, it is defended by a rook, of course, but you know, they can also maybe go here, or like, I mean, they can't go here with the bishop. So I don't know what's happening here. They say this develops a knight and it just gets it into action, which is excellent, and everything is going good so far. White is still winning by 0.2, and now white goes to a from 0.2 plus 0.2 position to 0-0, because they go knight to g3, because now they want to develop this bishop that I'm talking about the whole time. But wouldn't it be better maybe to jump with your horse? But where? Literally, you can't go anywhere. Maybe then, let's see. Okay, let's retry. Is this maybe better? They say that this is good. Also good. I don't know what would be the best move here. So this is both good. Okay, both of the moves just let your bishop breathe a bit, and it's all fine. But that did not happen. They moved their knight, and then the opponent castled kingside. Capa sub now leaves this pawn completely free for the opponent to take, and I can see from this that you're subscribed to my channel, because this is exactly what I would have done as well. I would have also attacked this. I feel you so much. And of course, the poor victim took that with their horse. This is the best move. No comment after this. And here you recapture the pawn with the rook, but look at this. Now, not like that, but like this. This pawn, because it's double stacked, is very, very vulnerable. So they're going to take that as well. By the way, black is winning by 1.2. Next, of course they take that. That was theirs, and they're going to take it, and now they're winning, and black is actually using their winning advantage, unlike my subscriber who was like winning straight up, and then they were like, no, actually, you know, I want you to win. So Capa sub plays knight to f5, which is good. I mean, I have no comments for this. This is great, but this is also hanging here, Capa sub. You know, you have to protect it. I mean, I know that I say I never care about the pawns, but when you're in a losing position and when you're literally I mean, you are down a pawn here, but you're actually going to be down 2 pawns here. So that's kind of problematic. And now they go here. The opponent does the best move, which is exchanging this knight for a bishop. And now they go here with the check and take it. Take the pawn, give them a check. They say that this is an inaccuracy and that this actually allows Capa sub to win tempo by threatening the knight. How could they have done this? Probably by moving their king somewhere here, but they go back. They do not decide to tickle the knight. They actually move behind the pawn. And they say, yeah, here I also found that king to b2 would actually be the best move. So here is where you should have gone. But I mean, this is okay as well. I mean, you are losing completely now, so it's not so okay. Because before this, you were losing by 0.7. Now Capa sub is losing by 3.9, which truly shows that you're a Capa sub, okay? Next, a check with the rook. You allow him to do it to you. You literally cannot blame anyone else but yourself for this. Now Capa sub decides to do the best move, and they play bishop to d3, defending themselves, but kind of pinning themselves as well. But it's okay, it's the best move, and it's going pretty okay, but you are losing Capa sub. Now the opponent, the poor victim, finds the incredible, this is not incredible, this is a great move, attacking this, because this is a pin to the king. And now Capa sub goes rook e1, opponent kicks the rook, Capa sub moves the rook, and now the opponent actually gives Capa sub some advantage by moving the knight here and attacking this rook, and now black is only winning by 2.7. Capa sub gives them more advantage by moving the rook back. And now they go, the victim goes a6. For what reason, I don't know. They just probably wanted to start pushing pawns, because look at this. These two files, A and B, are completely empty and they can literally do this completely freely. Capa sub goes knight to c, sorry, not knight, king to c3, giving them even more advantage. They start pushing pawns, as I said, and now Capa sub does the best move, which is not allowing this to pass, which is amazing. Good job to you, and you're now losing only by 2.5. Now they completely give up all of their advantage, black, by pushing a5, because they give up a free pawn. They give up a free pawn. As you can see here, the bishop can completely capture this and then attack this as well, and they did it. So congratulations, Capa sub, you did a very great move here, because this was your pawn and you took it. Now they go here, which is the best move, because see, the king now can't actually take this. And Capa sub moves like this, bishop to c4. This is an excellent move, because this prevents the opponent from being able to fork pieces. Where could they have been forking them? Oh, here? No. Maybe here, I don't know. Is that a fork? I mean, it is, but it's actually just taken. Now I do not understand. Where is the fork? Come on. Am I blind? I'm probably blind, but okay. They stopped them from forking. Oh, here is the fork. Oh, now I see it. But now they're just trading. So this was a very good move, Capa sub, and now you're only losing by 0.5. And look at this. Capa sub takes the knight, which is a great move. They recapture. Black is only winning by 0.5 now. And now they're going to start winning by a lot more, because Capa sub goes rook, not knight. What is up with me and knights? They go rook to d3. They want to trade. They go here for a check. Now black is winning by 0.9. And now Capa sub gives them all of the advantage back by going king to d4. I don't know what was this move. They probably wanted to go like here and be like, I'm attacking your rook, but they actually gave them 2 points of advantage here for no reason, because they can do this. They take the pawn, and now black is a +2. Now Capa sub goes here, takes this pawn, and actually gives them even more advantage. Now black is, even though they're just up a pawn here, black is winning by 3.5. How, I do not know, but you know, white's king is completely in the center. They only have 2 rooks. These pawns are not doing actually anything, and this king is completely safe. So you know, you should definitely look out for king safety, Capa sub, okay? Now they start feasting on these pawns, of course, that's what I would have done as well. Capa sub moves the pawn because they do not want to lose the pawn, which is amazing. Now they go here for a check. And Capa sub does the best move, which is king to e3, gaining a bit of advantage, but they're still losing by 2.8. And they were like, I'm going to attack your rook once again. Of course, the opponent moves. They move here, which is an excellent move. And now Capa sub, not Capa, gives them even more advantage. They are now leading by 3.4. They were attacking this, I think, or this. I don't know what was in their mind, honestly. They just say that this is good because they put their rook to 7th rank, which is where the rooks should be. But it's not actually doing anything here. Now the victim goes rook to e8 with the check. And they say that this is a very precise move, which it is. And they move here, of course. Black is still winning. And now white goes rook to a7, which is another rook on 7th rank. Amazing. They go here for a check. They're winning this completely. But they actually just took it and they exchanged. Now they go here. Capa sub goes here to attack this pawn. Black does not allow that, and Capa sub goes g5 and gives up the whole advantage. Black is winning by 4.5. Black moves their king. White moves their king. Black goes rook to e5. I don't know why they just did it, and it's the best move. h4 is now the best move. They go rook to e6 because they defend this pawn once again. Because look at this, after they did this, you could have just taken this. So I don't know, but they also could have taken this, so it's an exchange. So this is all good, and now they blunder. Now Black blundered and went from winning by 4.9 to winning by 0.6. What? This is 700. This is what 700 is. I cannot wait to go to 700, okay? Because this is just crazy. They blunder completely, and now, of course, Capa sub did not see that and moves their king to d4, which is a miss because they could have captured a vulnerable pawn, which was which one? Let me see. Oh, this one. And then you exchange the rooks, and then you can actually draw a game. But they missed, and now they go king to f8, which is a good move, of course. And now Capa sub just goes back, which is completely a Capa move, and I approve this so much. When you do not know what to do, just go back, and this is amazing. Now they blunder again, and Black is once again giving Capa sub some advantage and giving them opportunity to maybe even win or to just draw a game. Capa sub decides to capture this and offer a rook trade, but they did not accept, and they go rook to e7, which is the best move, because in this position you shouldn't trade rooks. Then Capa sub moved their king to c5, which is excellent, and it's one of the best moves. And now Black goes for a check with a rook, and now Capa sub defends like this. They trade the rooks. And now look at this position. Black is winning by 0.2, but it's nothing serious. They have just one pawn more. It's 2 kings, and it's a king and 2 pawns against a king and 3 pawns. So it's pretty drawable game. King e7, king e5, king f8, king f6, king g8. And they're just walking around. Now Capa sub does another great move, which is king e5, king g7 by the opponent. They are just walking here, nothing special. And here Capa sub does another great move, which is capturing this with the check, forcing them to go here and recapture this. They only have 1 pawn, opponent has 2 of those. They go here, which is a solid choice and an excellent move. They're defending the pawn, and now they're just walking around. And look at this, they take the pawn, and now Black's white only has a king here, which is crazy. They were winning in the beginning, and now they only have a king, and black is no better. This is completely equal game now, completely equal. Here the bot says 0.0, completely equal game. Give me 1 second. I cannot believe that this is actually happening. Come on, how can you go from a game like this, especially for the victim here, for the person with the black pieces? They were leading 80% of the game. They could have won, and then they went to a drawable game. Why and how? Then they go king g5, okay, white moves king h2. They can't do anything much. They start pushing, black starts pushing a pawn, and here white is only moving their king up and down because of course they have nothing better to do. They're forced to go king to g1, and now they push a pawn to h3, which is great. And now, I mean not great, this is the best move. My bad. And now CapaCapetti goes king to h1, which is a great move, and this is amazing because now black can't do anything. Now this is completely draw. Because look at this, they go h5, but they can't really push both of these. They're forced to go here because they have no other moves. Now they're in a check. They go again king h1, and after black moved h4, which is the best move, game ends in a draw. Because look at this, white's king, it's white's turn, they can't go anywhere, they can't, oh my god, they can't take this, they can't move, but they're not in a check, and it's just that it's a draw. It's a draw. Even though black has 2 pawns more, it's a draw. And congratulations to you, CapaCapetti, you played very well. I mean, you did get from a very losing position to a draw, which is amazing, but you literally could have won this game. Your opponent was very confused the whole time because they could have beaten you so many times and they decided not to. And you just, if you played in the opening a little bit more aggressively, I have a feeling that you would have been fine and that you could have actually won. But okay, you did not do it, it's your choice, and you played actually very well because you had a draw from a losing position. That is an amazing result. So congratulations to you. And here they're estimating CapaCapetti's rating to 1100, opponent's rating is estimated to the same number, and they say that CapaCapetti had an excellent opening. I would disagree. They had a great middle game and an excellent end game, which is great, and that is very, very good. So my only advice to you, my friend, is play more aggressively. You can do it, especially when you're playing with the white pieces. Don't open with h3. Come on, that's just, come on, too weak. So that is it, everyone. That is the game. I mean, I have no comments. This is crazy. By the way, you maybe even could have flagged them. They have 45 seconds. So if they did not take all of your pawns, maybe you actually could have flagged them. But this is amazing, nevertheless. So let's go back to full screen now. Oh my god, I have 26 minutes of the video on the record because this was just such a long game. But that is it. I'm going to finish up the outro then very quickly. Thank you for sending in your game. Everyone else, if you also want to have your game reviewed, then make sure to send it to me on chess.com at CapaCapetti and add me as a friend there if you want to play some chess. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you had fun. Let me know in the comments down below, like, what does everything of this mean? And if you want to donate to this channel, make sure to check out my Buy Me a Coffee account, buymeacoffee.com/CapaCapetti. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and make sure to come to my live and chat with me, play some chess with me, and we can just chill. I'm going to go live today as well, so make sure to stay tuned and turn on your notifications so that you can get notified when I'm live, when I post the new video, and so on and so forth. So thank you everyone for watching this. I'm literally out of breath. I talked so much. Thank you once again for sending the game. Congratulations on a very cool draw from a very losing position. And that is it. Everyone, have a nice day. Good luck with your games. Do not blunder. Do not resign. Just take your time and everything will be fine. And as I say, do not resign, because if Capas up here resigned, they would have lost. But here, they did not resign. They listened to my words and they actually made a draw. So good job to you, and good job for spreading this wonderful message of no resigning. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I will see you today in live, and make sure that you have a nice day and rest well. And that is it. So cheers, everyone. And I will see you all next time. Bye.